Yo, what's up, the greatest movement? And today, you guys already know I'm walking a little bit. So, right now, we're going straight to the park. I'm actually gonna show you guys. Well, this is really where I do my second run cardio with. And I also want to talk to you guys a little bit while I'm working out. So, you guys, I don't even think you guys can hear it right now, but there's a lot of background noise right now. Don't worry about how loud my mic is. So, right now, we're going to the park, right? So, and we're going to do some Muay Thai, and I'm also going to be doing some calisthenics because today is Tuesday. We're probably going to be mostly doing push-ups, right? Because I didn't do anything yesterday. I don't believe, no, I did something yesterday, but that's what I want to talk to you guys about again. So, colleague, go ahead and cut the music, right? So, my video, right, that I uploaded yesterday, I don't know if I want to take it down or not because I don't really like that video, right? That has to be the lowest ranking video I have ever posted. That made me sad, and it hit hard. And I don't know if I really wanted to take it down or not, even though I just told you guys I might take it down. But honestly, I might just leave that up there as like my first mistake. I know it's a failure to me, but like, yeah, I'm still like a work in progress, you know, trial and error type of thing. And we're here now. I'm gonna turn you guys. Yeah, this is what I come at though. That's why I do my shadow boxing. Really, that's why I actually do my knee drives. And right here's where I do my elbows, over here. And that bench right there, that bench might look familiar to you guys, right? It's because where I do some of my Instagram vlogs at. Some of you guys might find me out here. Some of you guys might say, oh, I see you around. Yeah, it's because I'm around an area, right? So I'm gonna go in and set you guys up in a minute. Oh, it's wet around here. I actually should have brought my gloves. But we're gonna cut and most of this out for you guys. And I don't know about you guys, but it's a little hot. Like, to me, it's a little hot. But I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up right here. I'm gonna cut this part out. Okay, around right here. So you guys already been here before for my last video. But honestly, my last video right here wasn't so good at all, right? Last time I did a video on this, dude, the views were like horrible. And I know it's something I like, but I'm seeing like, okay, maybe I can't like motivate people with this, right? Tilt you guys up a little bit more. I'm like, maybe I can't motivate people with this, right? But then again, I think of it like this. And this is what I love doing, right? So at the end of the day, I shouldn't care about views like that, right? But hey, more engagement means possibly more people that can share my content. So that's what I'm thinking, right? And I'm still a little upset about that video. Dude, I didn't even know if I was gonna record something today or not because I just kept continuously thinking. And I was like, no, I really don't want to record anything today. Like that video really took me out. I can't tell you enough how much that really hurt me. Like seeing all the rest of my videos not doing as bad as that one. I'm not saying the rest of my videos are doing bad, but that one, oh my gosh. If you guys like look at the like views per se, by like ranking by views and everything, what like kind of YouTube does. If you're like kind of a content creator, like you will know from like the analytics, right? It has the almost like, I don't think you guys heard that, but I just the loudest truck passed by. But it has like the lowest ranking views. It's like 9 out of 10. You might think that's high, right? Because 10 out of 10 means good. No, like 1 out of 10 is good. The higher it goes, the worse it is. I have a 9 out of 10 on that video. That's why I was like, dude, I don't know if I want to take this down or not. I mean, because the video has sound towards the end. And I was like, I let them know that, but I'm also still not sure if they really want to see something like that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into these. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't. I don't know if you guys are interested in me doing like Muay Thai on this channel, even though it's something I love. I did tell you guys I do love martial arts, and I love some, I love electric guitar, Japanese, etc., etc. It's, I'm an interest enthusiast. I mean, if I find like insects interesting, spiders, etc., birds. One time I was actually gonna do a documentary on birds, but you guys don't want me to talk about them birds unless it's like really good editing. We're gonna go in there, warm up with some light elbows. This is for Muay Thai, right? So, I don't know if you guys really want to learn this anyway, but hey, I'm still gonna teach you about it, right? So it's like basically where you have your hands up here above your eyes, right here. Tap your foot lightly. I know you guys can't see my feet, but just watch the form right now, right here. And feet placement is important. So jab, jab, cross. It's still kind of like boxing, but it's way different. You're using more of your knees and more of your shins to drive everything in. And make sure you stretch before this because this can hurt sometimes. And whenever you throw out a kick, it's always this form. It's like scissors. Whenever you're kicking out, this right here and this right here. And whenever you're kicking out too, like this or like this. My bad if I kick you guys, I offended you guys. So let's go ahead and get into these elbows though. Now, as for the elbow strikes, what you want to do is get into a normal Muay Thai form and actually lean in. Don't jab your elbow out. Don't jab your elbow out like this. Twist your hips. I want you to twist your hips into the elbow, kind of like this. Instead of jabbing out, I want you to kind of follow through with it and twist your hips. And you want to do like a few of these, like this. And on the other side, which in boxing it would be southpaw, right? I want your back to be straight. Make sure you breathe in. Guys, if that is too loud for you, because I don't know how it will kind of be for you guys, because my mic is right here, and I know you guys can hear me perfectly fine. The background noise is kind of cancel, background cancellation. So if it's too loud for you guys, please turn it down. So around right here is where you would probably get on the side of the back, normal Muay Thai form, stand up straight. And what I told you guys for like the knee drives, when you do a knees right here, step back, shin kick. See, shin kick. But that thing hurts. I just tapped it lightly, and around like right here, it hurts like I don't know what. If somebody watched through this, if somebody watches through this, please tell me what to do. I am begging you, because from humble beginnings, I have nothing. All I have is a pillow. I could probably put on some extra sweatpants to like kind of absorb the damage it's doing to my shin. Besides that, I have no padding. So I don't know what to do for that. But please, if somebody does actually watch all the way into this video, please tell me what to do, because I'm begging you. I really want to learn this martial art. So again, with the shin, what you want to do, normal Muay Thai form, whenever you come out for any type of leg kick, you want to cross over your arm like scissors, like open scissors and close the scissors, like that, right? Same thing for knee drives. If I'm doing knee drives like this, so sometimes when you are practicing knee drives, you can do them like this. This is how I used to do them, but that's for like probably when you're kicking. Well, like, no, not kicking, but knee things, kind of like this. And then you kind of, but you can kind of see the difference between these. Whenever you do the proper version of it, right? When you come out and you kick it like that, your knee is kind of going diagonal. But when you put your hands up like this and actually raise it down, you can see it's going straight in. Make sure you drop your hips though. If you're not dropping your hips, you're not getting any, what's the word called? Momentum to drop it into your opponent, right? So you want to drop your hips in like that, right? Same thing for the scissors kick, and the same thing for any other kick for Muay Thai, right? I might not know a lot about Muay Thai, but I do know that for Muay Thai, you have to really condition your body, and you have to really know how to drive in on your opponent. Same thing with the elbows. From here, you could do this, right? From here, you could do that. From here, whenever you're reaching out like this, you're trying to gauge the distance, the amount of distance you have on your opponent, so you can make sure you can safely throw an elbow or throw a jab like this. And we're coming in like this, I'm coming in like this. So now as for the things on how to increase like your explosive power on these and everything, you can do some exploding push-ups. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into some exploding push-ups. So you guys already know how to probably do exploding push-ups, right? Yes, on the rocks. Get on the hard surface. I want you guys to do exploding push-ups. Do as many as you can. Well, no, don't do as many as you can, actually. Do probably about, let's say, for beginners, let's go about 6. So let's do 6. So that's about 6 of those. Really, it's simple as that. Do exploding movements, and you can use that for your training, and use, different. Let's see. You can use different angles to try different things. Like how you see this is lining up with my body right here, or if I move it lower, or if you have a taller opponent, right? Aim for like the solar plexus. So like when you're doing this, and you can aim for the solar plexus, or really, or more. A more vertical elbow will probably work for that. Is when you're in Muay Thai stance and you're trying to gauge and you're trying to gauge the distance of your opponent. You can do this, and the elbow comes about right here, right? So I'm gonna show you guys that now, right here, and then boom, 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 right to the solar plexus, right? Same thing for a knee. When you drive your knee into someone's, abdominal area, right, you can cause them to take massive amounts of damage, like so. And you driving it in like this, whether you're driving it in like this, whether you're driving it in like this, I recommend you driving in like this, because the reason why this is probably the most proper form is because you get that different angle. But not only that, I feel as if you have your guard up still. So maybe if your opponent dodges it or reacts at time, or sees what you're trying to go for, they try to throw a straight or from a knee, they might sidestep it, and they might roundhouse or anything in that nature, right? So I feel like that's more of a proper form etiquette. So we're gonna get right back into our elbows I was showing you guys. So right here, engage the distance of your opponent. Boom, 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 right there. As for your knees and your legs, you can do normal exercises like squats. Again, honestly, I would recommend something that's still exploding, like an exploding squat, or whether that be tuck jumps. And tuck jumps being this, bear with me, it's basically where you get into bodyweight push form and you jump all the way off the ground, like so. Bear with me. Basically like that. That is a tuck jump. That's what I call a tuck jump, or an exploding squat. Exercises have so many names, but it's still all the same thing, right? There's no different benefit from it. We still get the same results. So you could do those, and you could do these right here. It's basically where I don't have any surface, right? So just pretend like my foot right here, this foot right here is on a step, right? You could take your opposite leg and drive it up. Those can help with your exploding knees into driving it into your opponent. So this leg right here, stepping on something, and you stepping in, you drive it into your opponent. When you drive it to your opponent, make sure your hips are at an angle like this, like so. You guys can see it from the side, like so, and like this. Other side. I'm not too good doing southpaw, so it might be a little weird. Let me back off from the camera for you. Like that, you want to drive in. Same thing with this. So as for punches and everything, Thai boxing is still kind of the same thing as in if you're boxing, right? So, but this time you're just basically adding elbows and everything in different counters. It's like basically teaching you how to check this stuff. And what I mean by checking it is basically like this. Let's say somebody throws a leg kick, right? Normal normal side leg kick, right? It's just this, right? So say if somebody throws that, right? So when somebody throws that, you could probably check it like this. So just a normal knee. Or if they're throwing anywhere like a head kick, you probably want to block it like this. That would kind of make the most sense. So how can I explain this? So the pain can apply out everywhere else instead of just in that one spot. Because let's be real, if you get hit in the head kick, it's only going to hit in one spot. I mean, if you block it, it's only going to apply to like right there. So you see, this makes the most sense. You're right here, somebody head kicks you, or you can just back your arm up like this, and it's still kind of the same block, right? Like this. And that's the kind of the purpose of these elbows too. You're elbowing somebody, and you know, if they might block the elbow, step out, and they might kind of throw like a head kick, and then you can kind of block it like this. You're already in that elbow stance, right? Kind of makes the most sense, right? So that's kind of how to block those. And like now for my teep kicks, hopefully you're watching this far into the video. If your teep kicks, so for my teep kicks, I do my teep kicks like this, like I do any other like leg, like I do any other leg form for my Muay Thai, right? So first I come out, and then I kind of drive it in like this, because when you do a teep kick, it's supposed to push your opponent away, not driving it in with the tip of the top of your feet. You want to drive it in from like the middle, and then into coming in like this, kind of like this. So I wish I could show you guys to push something back, right? Because it's basically like this. You come up and you push just like that, but it's kind of like that. And you don't want to overstep and do it like this. You kind of just want to stay in the same spot and do it like this. As for feints, you can kind of do like these feints right here, and then go into like across. Let me really show you guys what I mean. So when you really do stuff like that, you could do different leg kicks from that. You could do different leg kicks from that variation, right? So this right here, they don't know if you're going for a high kick like this. They don't know if you're about to go for a roundhouse. They don't know if you're about to go, it's like more of a side kick or anything, right? So what that'll do is really trigger their chances to kind of back up, because they think you're about to throw a leg kick. When you do that, you can kind of feint, come up, because they're already fainting, right? I mean, they're not already fainting, Jesus. They're already backing up, right? So you come up because they're backing up. Now they don't know what to do, right? Ooh, cross. But if they're fast enough, they can still block that. And, you know, it'll just be block for block. Then you guys back up and, you know, the fight continues, right? So more like this, or this. Really, how you really do these, how I really do this in like animation, is probably like this. I'll probably do that. Back up. Keep your hands up high though. Don't do what I just did. And keep your hands up high. Sorry if you guys feel violated or anything. I'll give you guys a hug. There you go. But yeah, this is kind of a workout. Well, no, this isn't kind of a workout. This is a workout basically, because if you guys really wanted to do this with me, this still can count as a workout, just like any other bodyweight workout we do on this channel. You could do like rounds of these elbows right here. What I was telling you guys about this elbow, make sure you use your hips to twist out instead of doing it like a jab. Twist out, and then right here, and then we got vertical elbows, which are these. Let me show you guys a vertical elbow right quick before I end off the video. These are vertical elbows. You're going this way, not vertical, but kind of diagonal. You have these elbows. You have these elbows. Then you have these elbows. Those elbows are usually, those elbows are usually meant to kind of cut you open, right? Or really any elbow is meant to cut you open. But I feel like those are more accurate to cut you open. But I'm gonna take you guys and that's the end of the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is kind of my Muay Thai explanation and what I do out here when I'm kind of doing my second round of cardio. I come out here and do my Muay Thai, and then after I get done with like rounds of those, I kind of, you know, jog around this area over here. And when I'm done jogging, I go straight into knee drives, what I was telling you guys about. Make sure you guys watch through the video. I feel like it's kind of very informative. Even if you guys don't do any sports or do any martial arts, you know, maybe the exploding push-ups can still help you. Maybe the tuck jumps can still help you. You know, for any martial arts that requires like basically like strength training, you know, calisthenics is a really good starting point. Calisthenics is a really good point you want to make for starting stuff like that, because it's also a good way to burn a lot of body fat too. Let's be real. So, and I know you guys are gonna say strength training is too. I mean, yeah, but I feel like you can do more with calisthenics. I'm just being honest. And next time, I'm going to have a proper back day instead of it being muted. Imagine if I was muted in this video, I'm gonna be mad. But that's it for the day, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and share my content. I never knew who I can motivate. Jesus, I always get that part messed up. I need to do better. But anyways, like I always say, may God be the glory. JB out. Love all of y'all, man. Peace.